Alrighty, not me having to hold my own camera. Anyway, hi. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brienne and this is Bree's Knits for now. If I'm still deciding. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen there's a change. I am now Bree's Cozy Corner. I just felt like it was a lot of pressure for a very slow craft, and also I kind of wanted to do everything in one space. Like I like to read, I'm a writer, I'm currently going through a second round of edits of my novel right now, and I just really feel like, I don't know, like I don't want to make all these niche Instagram pages for it. I just really wanted to share it all in one place. So I was like, oh, you know, like maybe I can make a change so it kind of makes sense. But let me know in the comments. Like, I do feel like this YouTube page will mostly be for knitting content. However, I mean, who knows? You know, that could always change. And Cozy Corner, I feel like just kind of encompasses everything. So maybe that works. Anyway, I just decided to do Vlogmas pretty last minute. I don't like doing vlogs because I hate editing them. I hate having to edit and account for different sound sources if I decided to do my camera and my phone. The lighting and every different situation and scene. Like, I really like watching vlogs, but I do not like editing them. However, my husband has a little extra time now, so he was like, I'll help you edit. I like editing. So shout out to my husband. Today I have a few things going on this week. Today I have to go make a return. I bought stuff from Old Navy, and I realized after the stuff had come in that I bought a size too big for someone I was gonna gift that to, so I have to go return it. And I did this with 2 items. I bought 2 of the same thing. So thankfully my niece is the same size as my baby. However, we were only really able to do that with one of the items. I got 2 rain jackets that look like little duckies. It's so cute. So I gave my niece one and one for my baby. And then the other thing was a little polo waffle shirt, but I think I got it 2T because technically 2T fits. But I got 2 of them, and right now, even though there are other boys in our family, they are not the same size. So I gotta go return that and the other item I bought for someone else. I didn't know that they do like the happy returns thing, so you can go to like an Ulta or UPS instead of going directly to Old Navy, which is great for me because there's an Ulta like way closer than the Old Navy. And it would have been kind of a hassle in going out of my way to go to Old Navy, but I'm really happy that I can just go ahead and go do that. And I gotta get some stamps / send off our Christmas cards. I like to try and get them out by the beginning or the first week of December, so that way they're all out in their respective states by or like 2 weeks before Christmas or a week before Christmas. We have one going all the way to the opposite side of the country on the East Coast, southeast coast, and then we have one going to the Midwest, and we have some going into other places in California too. But yeah, so those ones should be there within like the week. But also, if I haven't mentioned it, it's December 1st. My baby already opened up his advent calendar. I have my advent calendar I have to open. I got a shortbread advent calendar because I'm a little old granny and I really like shortbread, and I like caramel hard candy or butterscotch hard candies. So I get to open mine later, and my husband has a Sour Patch Kids advent that he will open up later too. Did I say my baby already opened his? Probably, because his is Play-Doh and he loves Play-Doh. I'm trying to think of what else I have going on today. I have therapy, and then I get to go to the gym today. I get to go and do some Pilates. I would go tomorrow. Tomorrow is usually my favorite class. I don't know if many of you guys have heard of it because it was my first time ever hearing of it through this gym. It's called TRX Tabata. That's how the instructor says it anyway. I love that class. That class is amazing. However, I do have a tattoo appointment tomorrow, and I feel like after maybe sitting for a couple hours, I don't want to be doing that. So I will likely not be able to make it tomorrow, so instead I'm going to be going to Pilates today. I do want to try and start wrapping presents today, but we'll see if that actually happens. Okay, now it's time to start driving now that I've been yapping for 5 minutes. See you around. Okay, so the gym. So recently, actually not so recently, I started going to the gym in January. I'm not usually a gym girl. My husband and I used to joke around all the time that like ill movement. However, if you know me from my college days, I actually met my husband in our dance department, like in some of our classes and stuff, because we used to dance. Kind of just like a little bit of everything. I was gonna say what I tended to favor, but like it doesn't really matter anymore. Just a little bit of everything. But yeah, we've done dance together. But it was really like it's very active, but not in like a way that felt like being active, if that makes sense. So I've struggled to find like new ways to be active if it wasn't dance. However, a year and a half postpartum, actually 10 months postpartum, my husband, my baby, and I were involved in a pretty bad car accident. It was a hit and run with a truck, not just a pickup truck, like one of those white box trucks. And we had a little Honda Civic. It was not great. Sustained a lot of injuries from that in my back, and well, not a lot, like quite a good amount. And not even a year later, I got rear-ended too. It was just me, but I had already started working out around then, but it was quite a doozy. And also just being postpartum, your joints aren't as strong as they used to be. So I noticed myself getting a lot of different injuries, like silly injuries from like putting my baby down to bed, like especially in my shoulders. It was just a lot of injuries in my shoulders and a lot of like sprained joints, and it felt kind of ridiculous to be like, oh, I got injured, blah blah blah. Like I was just getting really tired of feeling like so weak, I guess. Not weak, but like, yeah, my body had gone through a lot, and I just kind of wanted to rebuild its strength, you know, like it just felt so defeating. There you go. So defeating to constantly be injured while also having a baby. So I wanted to start working out so I can feel strong again. So in January, I joined a women's gym nearby me, and it's been great ever since. I did take a break after I got rear-ended, which was like in March, I think. So I went back there around May. I've been consistently doing kickboxing. Every so often I'll do Pilates. I used to do yoga more often, but kind of petered out a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, the TRX. That one's a little bit difficult to explain, but if you just look up TRX Tabata, you'll be able to find it. So yeah, that's just kind of what I do. I love going to the gym, and then hand in hand with therapy and like really talking about body dysmorphia. Like I feel like those two together have really been helping me through just kind of appreciating what my body can do more and more. And every time I go, like even though it's Pilates, like I feel like people don't really put too much stock in it because people think it's just like stretching and stuff, but no, you're literally using your own body weight as a weight. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. But like literally in this class, like I have like sweat dripping down every single time, so it's not just stretching. And even then, stretching can be hard for some people. But yeah, I'm always like dripping sweat. Anyway, so my hair is currently oily too right now because I oiled my hair, and I did too much oil on like the top of my head. So it's in a really tight bun today, so I can shower and get these cleaned up, cleared up, washed. So hopefully my hair looks like fairly decent after class. Sometimes it looks like a little bit of a mess, but that's usually after kickboxing. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited to go. I have like about an hour or two before I have to leave. So probably just clean, but I don't know how interesting that'll be, but I guess vlogging, you kind of have to like show what I do, but like also everything I need. Not everything I need. Some things aren't ready yet, so like I'll just open my oven until I wait, because cookies, then I can, you know. Alright, that's it. That's it for my yapping. Bye. They have the numbers in the front.
Ooh.
Hey!
What?
It has the numbers in the front.
So why would they give us a tab to open it?
Oh,
If they didn't want me to look.
for cheeky people like you. Alright, we got this one. Today is number 1. Right there. So I shall open it. I'm trying to keep Lisa's face out the way. I got a little chocolate chip shortbread cookie. Let's see if I actually like how it tastes. Okay, this one's my husband's because he likes sour candy, sour gummies. Anyway, this is the number 1 right there. Okay, which ones did you get? He doesn't want to be on camera right now. They got yellow and pink Sour Patch Kids. We got 2 of them. That's fun. And then now, let's try ours. My baby already opened his, so we're just gonna give him his little gummy vitamin so he can feel included. Anyway, oh, and my kitty baby wants to be involved too. Just tastes like a good old chocolate chip buttery cookie. I can't wait for all the other days. Do you have an habit? Let me know in the comments. All right, everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I just got back from Pilates and from Trader Joe's. Hold on, let me angle you guys up a little bit better. I've got a couple of bags. Actually, we love our Trader Joe's folks because they know how to pack a bag, that's for sure. I hope that didn't break. I got these little cuties at Trader Joe's. I got 2 of them. You'll see eventually, but I got 2 of these, and I'm gonna put one of them. Oh no, I bet I'm gonna put one of them in my son's what do you call it? His stocking. However, his stocking is tiny, so I might need to put it off to the side and kind of just have him out as like Christmas Day treats. He's right in front of me, but he has no idea what's going on. So he's still like, he's old enough that he knows what Christmas is, but like too small to understand like stocking gifts. So let's do a haul of my groceries, I guess. So got some freeze-dried strawberries because those are popular in my house. Oh, sorry, freeze-dried raspberries, freeze-dried strawberries. Let me see what else we can do here. I got mini marshmallows because my baby's been talking about marshmallows constantly. Huh, baby? I think I might make like a sweet potato thing with it, so that's cool. Got myself Trader Joe's wine because it's, I don't know, it's good and like vibes, I guess. I don't know. Got some brown sugar for the sweet potato potential. I got a tikka masala curry sauce because I have one already, but I feel like when I do it, I like to have both of them so that way the chicken isn't too dry. So I got another pack because I have one at home. Got some sweet potatoes and 1 lone can of black beans. I honestly thought I left that behind, but I guess I bought it. These any girly who used to be obsessed with Takis and is now in their 30s. or even 25, or even if your stomach starts hurting, like 5 chips in. Give them a try. I'm telling you, as your resident Mexican knitter, cozy person coming to you, try them. Got some blueberries. My baby, for some reason, has been talking about tacos, so baby, guess what? We're gonna have tacos. I could make tortillas, but I don't have, like, by the time my baby needs to go to bed. I just got some mini tortillas, ground chicken. I also saw these at, I saw these at the store, and I was like, these sound delicious. So I got some cinnamon sugar waffles. This was new to me, so I thought we'd try it, the Dutch griddle cakes. Had to get some hash browns patties because they're very popular in our house too. I also got, my aunt is a huge fan of the gingerbread oat creamer, and I didn't get to have some when we were at her house for Thanksgiving, so I got one of those, and I got a cinnamon bun because we also have cinnamon bun syrup, and I think my husband would really like that as a faux. I also got some cheese, 3 cheese blend, and some guac for our tacos, and the cheese for the tacos too if we really want. It's a interracial house here, so we do white people and Mexican tacos. Hi everybody, it's December 2nd, and as you can already see, I'm in my car. Already got ready for the day, ate some breakfast. My son opened his Advent. It's tattoo day. I'm on my way to go get a tattoo. It's gonna be a stack of books with some flowers. I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me, about like 45 minutes. So yeah, we're leaving now. It's 11:38. I'll probably not film. I don't know. We'll see if I film in the studio. Maybe not. You'll see when the video's out, and so will I. But I'm really excited. I've been wanting this tattoo. I was supposed to get it back in October, but things just got pushed back. So, yay! So excited!
He's actually like.
Hi everybody, welcome. It is December 3rd. I don't know why the lighting is so awful right here right now, so I'm sorry. We're gonna have to try to bear with it though, because I've tried all these other things. I have a light right here. I'm sitting literally in front of a window and I have another light off to my side and it just feels awful. Anyway, so my toes are also really cold and I just hit like the side of my foot on my chair, so that's nice. It is 10 o'clock. It's a Disney day today with the family. You guys will probably have noticed I haven't really shown my baby's face, and I probably won't. I try not to. So yeah, there's that. Ow. So if you like see a ton of like baby hands, that's why, or like from behind. I already did my face. Well, I washed my face, and why can't I speak? I washed my face, I moisturized. This was my light that I had off to the side. I don't know if it'll stay up there. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some primer. I don't have any hydrating primer right now. Probably do need to get some, but it's the face glue by NYX. I really like this one. Today I'm gonna try to go for like pretty simple makeup. If I was going to like a meetup or something where we were like dressing up, I would probably do more dramatic, but today I just kind of am, you know, the makeup is for me, really, to feel a little bit more put together. I have like a black mini on, you'll see it later, with some polka dot tights and just a brown plain shirt. I'm gonna wear my Christmas ears, and if it gets too cold I have a Christmas sweater I can also wear. My husband's wearing a Christmas sweater from Disney too. And oops, dropped my primer lid. While that gets a little tacky, I'm gonna, I guess, grab the rest of my stuff. So for me, keeping it pretty basic is just face. Sometimes I'll do contour. It's just like basically not too much on the eyes and not too much on, but I'll still put like eye primer on, so I'll do that right now. It's the NYX Shadow and Liner Primer, Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. Why can't I open this? It's probably because I just had primer on my hands. There we go. It is a little like doe foot applicator. Is that what they call them? I think so. Put this all over my lid. None of you guys, like, look, I'm not, by any means, I'm not a makeup like guru. I just like makeup. So that's kind of just how I do it. And then I tap it in really fast because this thing dries down really quickly, which is like good, but also bad if you're just like taking your time or put it on and then chasing a 2-year-old. But thankfully my husband is done getting ready so he can chase after him. So I can put my makeup on. But yeah, so like I was saying, I would usually, like, I like doing eyeshadow looks, but I don't know, I always say like I'm gonna keep it simple, and then sometimes I just come out with like a little brown smoky, but I really do think for like today I'm probably just gonna keep do the face, get some eyeliner on there, mascara, a little bit of blush, and then head out the door. Sometimes I do put the Glotion on, but like I don't know if I want to. Maybe not. This is a natural glow enhancer. Maybe not today. But anyway, I got my little brush here. I feel like my face is pretty tacky already. However, I'm gonna take a Celsius break. Not spons, just really need all the energy today. Anyway, I really like Fenty's like facial, like complexion stuff. So I have the concealer in 310, and I do have a small brush to apply it, but I'm just gonna do this and hope for the best here. So someone I've been watching a lot on Instagram, at least, has been Tagged Beauty. It's Taylor, if you guys know her by her government name. I love her. Like, she's so funny, in my opinion. Anyway, and there's also like this other guy I watch. I don't really know how to pronounce his name though, so I'll just put his handle on the screen. They both like don't need help getting like a shout out, but if you're like I mean, honestly, they would both kill me for just going straight in with my concealer, but it is what it is, you know? Taylor always says, I don't know, you do what you're gonna do. This is what works for me, so you can just do whatever you want. It was so funny. I was watching like another YouTuber, her name is Girl with the Microphone, and she does like makeup, like she'll follow makeup tutorials sometimes, and it's really funny because like on some of them they're like, I'm using Morphe like brush 2 blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, I remember those days in 2016 where people just kind of like, I'm using brush number blah blah blah, and I would always be like, I don't know what the hell that means. I'm not, like, knowing me, I'm gonna mess it up and I'm not gonna go buy that brush, or I'm not gonna go buy it like individually, you know? So it's just really funny to like hear that again. Okay, time to buff in the concealer now that it's been sitting. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty funny that, like, I don't know, just the way we had our makeup tutorials. I just always be like, that's cool, this is the brush I have. And that's what I'm gonna use right now, especially because I think at that point I was a college student, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna use my little makeup brush set that I got for like Christmas or whatever. But if you really want to know what brush I'm using Real Techniques. It's the buffing brush. I really like Real Techniques. I feel like it's pretty simple, and I feel like it does the job, you know? Also, I don't know why we don't use sponges anymore. I mean, people still use sponges, but like, just from seeing some of the videos that I watch and like the way they do their makeup, they don't use sponges, and they're like, don't you dare. And I'm like, I don't know why we don't, but like, I've seen the difference between the sponge and the brush, and I do like how the brush applies better on my face, so I keep doing that. Anyway, I also have the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I'm usually like, this is closer to my color. Again, I don't know why the lighting's so like crazy right now, but I'm gonna try to fix it in post, and by me I mean my husband. So hopefully you can get that, like, so you can actually see my face. But number 10 is usually closer to my skin tone. However, sometimes I mix in 11 because I got this and it's a little bit cooler tone than I guess what I actually am, so I kind of just mix it in together and that's it. It's more like 70-30, so I'll do more number 10, and then I'll go back in and do like little dots of number 11. Nobody asked for this, mind you, but who cares? Nah, who cares? It's just, I don't know, like, I don't really think I'm gonna be vlogging that much, or I'm not gonna be like chatting as much, so I thought right now would be like a cool time to just chat. Okay, got a little bit of number 11 here now. Actually, let me do a little bit on the nose. I think I might do some contour today, although, like, I don't think I really need it, if I'm being honest. I just like the drama, you know what I mean? So, right, I'm like, I gotta pile my stuff I don't know if anyone else does this, but like when I use my makeup, I kind of put it off to the side and then I'll put it away later. Like I'm just not I don't put it away right away, but that's just me. I feel like that might be a lot of people. And then also sometimes I notice like I'll just put a lot on my chin or on my jawline, so then I just take it down, as like you should anyway. But I also have a long sleeve on, so I don't want to get any on the like hem of the shirt, so I try not to go too far down, even though I probably should. It's so funny because okay, so like I'm 30. Surprise! But I just turned 30 and just thinking about like not serious stuff, like just thinking about makeup too, like when I was in high school and kind of starting to get like, you know, the BB creams, the CC creams, the skin tints, the whatever. Kind of just doing all that. And like also they didn't really have like as much of an inclusive range. So sometimes I would really look orange. And I'm really glad they've changed it up now in beauty, so I don't look orange. But I just remember seeing like a few people, like I didn't know that either. So when I would see girls, I would be like, oh my God, like is that how I look like? You know, like when you don't blend the makeup down. And even then, like sometimes there's still streaks on my neck and like, yes, I'll try to fix it, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, who am I trying to impress, really? My husband knows this on my real skin. Like, he's not dumb. I don't know. I try not to take it like, I mean, obviously I take my makeup seriously. But like, I try not to, like, if it's already done, it's done, you know? Like, if I didn't fix it before I left the house, like, I'm not gonna be freaking out about it. Okay. There is, I'm like, don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm trying to also, it's probably not the smartest idea, but like I said, here we are. I'm just using my little display monitor now to like try to see. I feel like too that with the light, maybe because I'm so like far away from the camera, but it adjusts. So like I don't know, man. I don't know anything. This is why I have my husband deal with the technical stuff, because I'm like, dude. Oh, remember when Kylie Jenner was like, make sure to put it on your ears too? Like, I remember that, but also I do be forgetting. And like, I don't think that's a big deal either. Anyway, okay, now I definitely need to find my little brush because I need to do like my under eyes. And for that, I can't just go in raw. Like, that's crazy to just raw dog that. Okay, so getting my concealer again, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the back of my hand like I should have with all my other stuff, but here we are. I don't think any of my palettes have mirrors, so I'm sorry. Bringing it real close and personal here. Anyway, I put it right there, you know, the placement. I didn't realize I didn't cover that spot up. Sometimes I like to do a little extra around my nose because it gets a little red there, like just naturally. And I have a few extra like breakouts on my chin. I'm trying to think of anywhere else because I still have a little bit on the back of my hand. I guess nothing too crazy anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. So I'm gonna drink some Celsius and then I'll go in, blur it in. Do you still use a sponge, or have you been on that brush life for a while? Because I just like, obviously it's like kind of with trends. I'm like, oh, okay, so that works for you. Let me see if it works for me. So the whole brush thing is like fairly new, but I kind of really like it. And I did my sister's makeup for her graduation, and I did my sister-in-law's for her like maternity pictures, and I think And I did it with the brushes too, and I think it looked really good. Like, it just kind of seems to like blend in with the skin pretty smoothly. I don't think that's a word. I'm an English major and I'm like smoothly. But also I have no caffeine in my system. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky because I have like this huge brush for under my eyes. So I might need to stop yapping. Even though I can yap. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to let the concealer sit. I'm supposed to let it sit under the eye. That's what the guy says. He says, let it sit, go pee, go fight with your husband, go drink some coffee, and come back. And then go back in with a little crinkle your eyes, do all that stuff. Also, as I'm like getting older, I'm like now noticing how like, I guess like the shadows around are like just kind of like my smile lines, whatever. But I don't know, I kind of always think like smile lines are kind of cute. I don't know, I just think smile lines are cute. And also, I guess I didn't really realize like how much like my cheeks were so like, until I started trying to do contour, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I never really noticed that, or like I said, I'm just getting older, so like I'm noticing more where the lines are. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so I'm just prepping my powder brush. This is my little tiny powder brush I have. It's the contour brush for Real Techniques. There you go. But yeah, I use the L'Oreal Infallible Blur Perfection. I forgot whose video I saw that I was like, okay, let me try it. Let me see if I like it. Oh my gosh, I feel like I got a hair in my eye. There's also like another creator I watch. She's in her 40s and she gets like all done up and she's so pretty. And she'll say, not all done up, but like she does like her makeup and stuff. And she does like a, what does that guy do? He goes to try to like crease the eyes a little bit. I'm just gonna use my phone so that way I don't have to keep getting all up in y'all's face. Let me see. Oh, yep, nope, I definitely need to blend in. It's like so crazy in the camera. I literally look blue, but I'm right in front of the window. And like with my phone, it does not look blue. So I don't know what the heck is happening. Anyway, gotta stretch that under eye skin a little bit and blend that concealer a little bit. That little like piece of concealer I put on like the inner part of my eyebrow was really sticking there. Okay, now that I got the powder on my brush, I'm gonna lightly, very gently, very demurely put it under my eye. I'm gonna grab a little bit more for the other side. Put it on there. It's so crazy how like, also now as an adult too, I'm very like, now I'm starting to understand the whole like less is more with makeup. I didn't really get that, I guess, when I was a teenager. It's kind of like the same thing with like hair products, but also like I have curly hair, so for me like a pea size or a dime size of conditioner, like I feel like is not enough. But I don't know, like I'm like, I don't know if it's like the economy or if it really is like me just being more conscious of how much I'm using, or I guess like why not both? That's also a thing. let me see what else I can do here. I definitely need to do my eyebrows. So sometimes I tend to go in with like a tinted eyebrow gel thing, which I think I showed you guys last time. But I don't know where that's at right now. So I might just do a, still trying to find it, cannot find it. I also saw this one person do like a romantic protagonist, like romance protagonist makeup look, and it's so pretty. I think I tried doing it. It came out okay, but I think I definitely need to do it like when I'm not trying to do a whole lot of other makeup too. But anyway, so I can't find my NYX eyebrow glue, so I'm gonna, so I'm gonna use this Kosas Airbrow. I got it from Sephora for my birthday gift whenever they were doing this one for the birthday gifts. So sometimes I let that like dry down. Not sometimes, I do let it dry down. And then I'll go in with my e.l.f. pencil, my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil afterwards, and kind of just like brush it through, because I feel like both of them together. I feel like most of the time you would go in with the pencil first and then with the gel, but for some reason like doing it this way looks good on my brows. So we do what we feel comfortable with here, don't we folks? Anyway, so now I'm gonna go in with my blush because I feel very pale right now. Actually, did I want to do contour? I think I might want to do contour. Okay, so I do contour in a very silly way because I saw someone on Instagram do this, and I've never been able to get down like my face contour really well, but I'm gonna show you the trick. So on Instagram, what that girl did, I forgot who it was, but I literally saw it and I laughed and I was like, I'm gonna try it. So you do the double chin. Okay, there you go. So I put it on there, you see, and then you obviously like, you just go in here. So I use like other people's different techniques. Yeah, so then there you go. So then I've seen other people do it where like they'll literally just say, look at the sun, look at where the shadow comes in, and that's where you need to do your contour. But right now, because the light keeps changing on my camera, I'm gonna try to do it with my phone. So what I do, it's the Fenty contour stick. I feel like I don't really need it right like on my hairline that much, but like we do it anyway. I do like to do it on my nose too. Oh, sorry, I didn't even say. It's Fenty Beauty, the contour stick in the matchstick in Mocha. So I'll go in with the square foundation brush from NYX. Get some all over here too. And I've seen that same girl that did like the double chin thing. She'll go like, why did that change? She'll go like this with her nose and then kind of just like do 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 do. So I gotta do that, but with my, oh wait, my NYX blush, or my NARS blush, sorry, not NYX. Ugh. When everything else is like all NYX. You just kind of do this. And it looks very silly, but I guess because like not everybody, because you know sometimes people are like, oh, just do it like at the tip of the nose. Not everybody's like is gonna look good like that. So then I just do a little bit on the side from the eyebrow bone, I guess that's what you'd call it, and kind of just try to connect it to that spot on my nose. It kind of looks a little crazy, not gonna lie, but you gotta just trust the process. You know what I mean? So I think like some people do like little dots under here too, but like I don't do all that because like I barely got comfortable with doing all this. So we're just not gonna touch that right now. And I'm gonna go in with my, I don't even know, does it say? Yeah, Snatch and Sculpt Contour Brush. And I'm just gonna dab. Just gonna dab, dab, dab. And then when I'm done with this, I'm gonna put some face spray on, and then I'm gonna go back with the brush I did my foundation with and the concealer, and then it kind of like blurs it a little bit. I don't know if I'm really doing this step correctly, so if you know of a better way, just let me know. Help a girl out, don't gatekeep. Anyway, that's kind of all I do for a hot minute, so I'll just speed this process up because I feel like the contour part takes the longest when I do just like a natural looking base. Not natural, when I just do like face and eyeliner. So I kind of just, and then like that, got beat the face. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say that beat, because you gotta beat. Just kidding. I think I saw someone say that. That's not an original line. Like, I am witty, but only to like a certain extent, you know? And I can admit that. Okay, so I'm trying to do this like up the hairline, but it looks like crazier on the monitor, not gonna lie. I feel like that happens a lot though, like even with yarn, like when people show their yarn and it just kind of looks insane. But like, I can promise you, like, I'm looking pretty cute right now. Like, it does not look, okay, the hairline one does look pretty crazy, but I'll give that to you guys. Try to drag it up the hairline a little bit. Okay, I also know some people do like the concealer on their nose too after they contour, which maybe I'll do because it's feeling a little brown. Because I don't know what I did wrong this time, but you know what, I guess that's just makeup, right? Like, it changes every time, and that's kind of the part that sucks. Taylor calls it Ozempic nosy. So love that for us. And do a little bit on the sides, make it look a little snatched. Why did I whisper that? I don't know. Again, I don't think I'm doing any of this correct, but you know what? If you want to follow someone who's maybe not doing things correct, I'm your girl. Oh my god, I almost forgot about my eyebrows. Okay, so I kind of covered it up again with concealer, but I feel like I don't know, like even when I go over again with my foundation brush, I feel like you can still kind of see it. And that's like what I'm going for, is just the subtlety. I'm not trying to make it look, because sometimes I feel like it looks a little muddy. It's probably because I need to clean my brushes, if I'm being honest. I need to get one of those things where it just like upside down drip dries, because yeah, I need that. Like takes. Okay, so I got cut off from my camera because this is taking a lot longer than I expected. But so I go back in, like I said, with my foundation brush, try to like even it out. I'll go in with my e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Mist Setting Spray. I have a Morphe one, but it's because I got the Morphe one because I thought I lost this one, then I found it, so I'm just gonna try to use this up first. Let that settle in. I feel like this is like pretty, what do you call it? A pretty involved makeup for it not being super crazy. I think just like the little bit of the added steps of like letting it sit, letting it dry down, like all that stuff is kind of like where it gets me, but I think those steps are really worth it, at least right now. I keep saying like now that I'm older, now that I'm older, now that I'm older, but like it's true. Anyway, I'm also going in with this e.l.f. putty blush. I really like the putty blush. I don't know what, oh, it's Bali. It's in Bali. It's like this really cute red. It's like a burgundy red, and I really like this for like a winter color. So I just kind of tend to put it up like that. It is a pretty concentrated putty though, so like I feel like you put too much there, but with the powder and stuff it kind of diffuses, and like then throughout the day it'll kind of diffuse. But also it's like Christmas time, so like does it really matter if it's diffused? It's Christmas time in the parks, so like I don't think it really matters. Sometimes I like to do a little boop 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 on the nose, get that little wind kissed, I don't know, wind sucker punched look. The makeup tutorial I saw the girl do, like the romance protagonist, she does like a little triangle this way, and it looks really cute. Like I'm not gonna lie, I think that look is adorable, and I think I might do that next week when I go to Disney, to do like a more wintry look instead of so like snatched. I say snatched, but I don't know if I look that snatched, honestly. I think my face structure just kind of like leans that way. It's so funny because my dad is Puerto Rican, or was. Rip, sorry. I just like, look, if I don't laugh I will cry. So my dad was born in Puerto Rico, and one time we went to like one of the castles. There you go. I'm like trying to remember what it was exactly. And when we went, we saw, no, not one of the castles. So the indigenous people of Puerto Rico are called the Taino Indians. Taino, so T-A-I-N-O. And what they said is like how like their main feature was that they had really high and sharp cheekbones. That was like kind of a defining facial feature. What the heck is happening? My face is being weird. Anyway, so he said, he like turned around and he's like, "You're welcome." And I was like, what? And I'm like, "How do you even know it's from you?" And he's like, "It's from me. Your high cheekbones are from me. Your facial structure is from me." And I'm like, boy, you don't even have high cheekbones. So I just think that's funny. I always think about that every time I do my makeup. It's just my dad being like, "You're welcome. You're welcome for giving you that." And I'm like, what? Not knowing. Like, yeah, actually, I do like my high cheekbones. I love them. I think they're really cute. Okay, I think that's done. I think it's like fairly diffused. I don't think it looks too crazy, so that's good. I do want/need to add some powder because my face is feeling very tacky right now. I'm going back in with my L'Oreal. I'm just gonna put some right here on my chin, do it right here, just under the blush, and go in by the nose because that place gets oily. Gotta go back in here. Okay, let's see. Got a little bit more on the lid, so I'm like trying to make sure we don't waste anything. Okay, gotta get some there. Definitely on the forehead because my T-zone really gets oily. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, which is kind of like counterintuitive, but I like it because of the little flecks. And you will not believe where I found this bad boy. This NARS blush was literally at my local Marshalls. I think it might have been in one of the glass cases, but someone just left it behind and it was like $14. So of course I took it. It's the NARS Orgasm. We all know her, we love her. She's cute. I feel like trying out a new color from Mars, but like also I knew I liked this color and it was $14, so I'm gonna take it. Anyway, I'm gonna like apply it where I applied the cream, just to like really lock that in. Gotta do a little bit on the nose, because why not? And dust that around there. Do I look sick? I feel like my nose makes me look sick. And not even like a sickening look, just like, ah! Okay, I gotta fix it again with the powder. Do not judge me, for I do not know what I'm actually doing half the time. I just kind of wing it. Okay, I got my little puff, and I'm like, just gonna just go back in and just kind of, I feel like even though I don't really have too much product on here, it kind of helps a little bit to diffuse it so I don't look, yeah, so I don't look sick. I don't look like I just had like a red nose because it's just inflamed. Okay, honestly, I think that looks pretty good for the face. I'm gonna go in a little bit more with some powder. I don't know why I did all that with my puff when I could literally just come back in with my brush, whatever. I really do be like that sometimes. You just make choices that you're like, why the hell did I do that? Anyway, that eyebrow gel is definitely like done, so I'm going to go back in with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I don't know what color it's in. It's one of the browns, honestly. I really like this one. It doesn't really feel like it gives off too much color, which is great. I don't know, in my opinion. Great for me. I feel like I've never really needed it because growing up, I had really thick eyebrows. Like, I'm Hispanic. I had a lot of hair. So it's nice to not need too much, because then I feel like you can really overdo it really fast, especially when it comes to your eyebrows. Like, we've all been there. We've all done that at least once or twice. Like when I was younger, I really hated how like bushy my eyebrows were. Which, like, looking back, they probably weren't even that bushy. But I went in with my mom, like, with, you know, like the little razors, and I thought I could over here do my eyebrows, right? Like, I really wanted to do my eyebrows. But I think it was like in 2nd grade, so I was like 8, and I just grabbed either the scissors, like those little trimming scissors, or my mom's little blade, and just had it. I think it was actually my left eyebrow, so I think I was trying to like shape it, but what I did instead was just cut off like this half of my eyebrow. So that wasn't great because I hated how big my eyebrows were. And then started my waxing journey, where my eyebrow ladies gave me such thin eyebrows. My friends said I looked like a chola all the time. And then I kind of just stopped touching my eyebrows for a while. I think that's when Cara Delevingne kind of came into the scene and everyone was like obsessed with her eyebrows. And I was like, I literally have those eyebrows. Like, I have thick eyebrows naturally. And I kind of just left them alone. Then my aunt started like threading eyebrows. So then I was like, can you do mine? And I have loved them ever since. So yeah, I think we're looking pretty good right now with the eyebrows. Okay, I think all I have to do next is my eyeliner. I don't think I'll be able to do that here. I need to like really be up in my face on a mirror, so I'm gonna go do that. And I'm probably gonna tight line the top part of my lash line. I like doing that. I don't know if it really does anything for me, but I like doing it, so I'm just gonna go in, go like do 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 do, and then do my mascara. So I'll probably be back to show you the finished result, but we're basically done after like 30 minutes. I was over here like, it's gonna be so simple, I'll be done in like 20 minutes. I think it's because also I'm like talking instead of really just focusing on everything that I need to do. So, but that's okay. Like, I'm not always gonna be bringing you guys along for the makeup looks. Maybe next week when I go to Disneyland and we get all like dressed up and stuff. I tend to go to my friend's house and we get ready together. So I don't know if that'll happen again, but it might. We might be able to do that. I realized I also need to do a lip. I'm going to do like a darker. I love a red lip. I have always loved a red lip. So there was this YouTuber on Instagram for a while. Her name is Books and Quills. I think her like real name is Sana. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Sanne. She's Dutch, but she was living in the UK or is living in the UK, and like she does like she works in publishing and all that stuff. Her and one of her friends had talked about like finding the right red lipstick for you, and thus started my lipstick obsession. Like I love a good lipstick, but I think when like the like matte liquid lipsticks kind of came in and like, you know, had like more staying power than lipsticks, it was definitely a lot more convenient, but I still love a good red. So I'm gonna do a red look, just like a little classic holiday, but not really, because it's not gonna be bright red. It's gonna be more like burgundy, and I also love a burgundy, so I'll probably show you guys that. But yeah, after I do all my eye stuff. Okay, bye. Hi, so we are here at Disneyland. Well, we're walking to Disneyland for a cute little family Christmas day. We're walking over the bridge. It's very packed today. So I just know that Toy Story, Mickey and Friends, shuttles are gonna be pretty crazy. And we got the stroller, and I don't wanna have to worry about that. So we just walked across the bridge. It's pretty easy for us. So yeah, I'll see you guys inside. Or as Nicholas Diorio says it, guante.
Gante. Oh no. Am I a backwards cap kind of guy?
I don't know. Have a wish, we wish tonight. Christmas fantasy. Yes. I shall follow your lead.
You will.